Okay, it's 5:30, and we're going to call the Building and Code Safety Committee meeting for February the 16th, 2023 to order. On our first thing on our agenda is public comments. If we have any public comments, just like to also say that these meetings are accessible to the public via Comcast Channel 4, City of Kankakee YouTube channel, also on the City of Kankakee website. No public comments. Moving on to roll call.
Malone Marshall.
Present.
Lewis. Here. Barron.
Here.
Crawford. Marzak.
Present.
Johnson.
Here.
Brown.
Here.
6 present. We have a quorum.
Next on our agenda is our minutes for January the 19th. We held our Building and Code meeting.
Motion to approve.
We have a motion. We have a second.
Second.
Okay. Roll call.
Malone Marshall.
Aye.
Lewis. Aye. Barron.
Aye.
Marzak.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
6 ayes, 1 absent.
Minutes for January are approved. Next on our agenda, do we have any corrections? I'm sorry. Any corrections on the minutes? I'm sorry, I forgot to ask us on that. Okay, thank you. Moving on to our approval of our bills for January of 2023 in the amount of $3,988.54.
So moved.
We have a motion by Alderwoman Lewis
I'll second.
and a second by Alderwoman Johnson. Roll call.
Malone Marshall.
Aye.
Lewis. Aye. Barron. Aye. Marzak.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
6 ayes, bills approved.
Any comments or discussion on the bills? We'll move along to our director's report. We have in the director's report the animal control bill as well as our permits, our monthly permits, and our adjudication report. Director Nelson, do you have anything you'd like to share with the committee at this point? Anybody have any questions or concerns that they would like to present to the director? Okay. Moving on to old business, animal control. This has been on the agenda because we were going to see if we could have animal control to come and kind of discuss how we are billed as far as how they're building the city as well as building the residents. Seems like the residents are getting billed and we're getting billed, so we just like an explanation of how the building process is going. So we did have a deputy chief was at our meeting, I think it was in November, and he said he was going to talk to Director Laird and see if he could have her to come. I haven't spoke with him. Have you heard anything? Okay, all right. So maybe we could just reach out to them tomorrow. Could you reach out to them and see if they could come to our next meeting? And if we could all just look over the animal control, our ordinance on animals, the ordinance that we have, and make sure we don't have any concerns or anything we'd like to pass on to the ordinance committee. If we could do that before the next meeting, that would be great. Okay? Anything else? Moving on to new business, it's just general discussion tonight. Anybody have anything that they'd like to cover or like us to look at? Director Nelson, we were gonna look at the past, what our your employees, what are they passing out to the?
Oh, doing not the rubber some.
Yes, can we see those, please? So just looking at this, it says courtesy notice, dear resident, your bulk items or yard waste were not picked up due to, and it's got several different things that they would check off. Too many bulk items, construction materials which are not allowed, yard waste is improperly bagged, garbage bags are outside containers, other ordinance violations to be corrected, please correct within 48 hours. Grass more than 6 inches, vehicle parked on grass, trash cans left on street, loose trash on property. And then it goes on to say, for issues with garbage and bulk pickup, contact Department of Public Health, Public Works, and it gives that number, 815-933-0472. For issues with other violations, contact Code Enforcement, 815-936-7390. Thank you. Your cooperation keeps our city on the rise, and it has it in Spanish on the back. This is awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, these are
Thank
really
you.
nice.
So they give them this before they give them a ticket.
Well, it kind of depends. If they see stuff out there and they normally don't have trash, then they'll leave it doing nothing. And then they'll give you time to don't correct it, then they'll send them a letter.
Okay.
So this is a courtesy before the letter.
Okay. This is awesome. I like this. And then it kind of gives the residents what we're looking at, you know, give them an idea. And they can, have you all been getting much feedback from
We
it?
just got these, we had them before, but they had a phone number on them.
Okay.
We just got these, this, So, I didn't have them pass out the other ones. They were still using the old,
Okay.
but now they have these. Even with our old, flyer that I made, people would call, they thought that was a good idea, so that helped out.
Great.
It's just, you didn't have to put it on the doorknob.
Okay.
You had to put it in the screen door or something like that.
Uh-huh.
You might go away with these on the doorknob.
Yeah, they are good. And they're more pleasant, like, you know, it seems like we're trying to work together, which that's what we are, because we all in here together. So this makes it more seem like it's not cold against the residents. So I like that. Anybody have any comments about this? If we have no further general discussion, thank you so much for that direct announcement. Alderman, questions and concerns? I just have a question about the 800 block of North Greenwood, that house that's down. Where are we at with getting that stuff picked up?
Well, Public Works will not pick it up because they, for one, it costs entirely too much money because they do the fire around now. And for two, they don't know what's under, they don't want to tear it quick. You know, so they won't pick it up. And the owner was cooperating, you know, he was responding to our calls and giving us excuses as to why it hasn't been picked up. So we signed up as resident city tickets, but we, 2 weeks ago, we issued a police ticket, which is $500. And then we just issued another one today, so we're going to try to get it picked up. Because I don't have any other recourse, I can't do anything else to get it picked up. Because it's going to cost the city a lot of money to pick it up. We can pick it up because it's $500. And he's just not,
It's so dangerous.
he won't even respond anymore. He just respond to us and give us an excuse that he won't even respond.
Does he live in the city of Kankakee? follow up with you on that too. Cause that's one of my major concerns right now.
Yeah, especially with the neighbors over there,
The
they have to
neighbors.
deal with it through the whole holiday season. Now summer is coming.
Yep. And now summer's coming and their children, it's just so dangerous.
Are we talking about the whole house, or, I mean,
It was a
what's
fire.
left of the house? The debris?
He doesn't, 800 come from North Greenwood.
Okay, he took it down, so it's just laying there.
So there's no insurance.
I drove by, I got a comment about, there's a lot there. You could clean it up and leave it properly, right?
Well, James said that they just don't want to do it because it can cause damage to their equipment because they don't know how it was taken down. And then there's also a basement, so they don't know what's going on, what's underneath. And they don't want to take a chance on messing up their equipment. And then plus, since it wasn't, he found out new, if you don't get it tested for asbestos, it's automatically, they automatically say it's asbestos. And a fire burn is considered asbestos. They just claim it as asbestos. And that's an extra $20,000-$30,000 on top of getting rid of the rest of the stuff. So if we go and remove it, so it'll be maybe $40,000 and to leave it on that lot. So public works really don't want to have to go in.
No, just put it on, did you have something
I
else?
was just gonna say, I mean, can we get a fence around it? It's a pretty big safety problem,
It's a
especially
big-
if there's a basement.
Does anybody know if there's insurance?
Well, I need to go back. You say he took it down, the owner of the house?
Yeah.
Did he, was the gas and everything, water, line, all that stuff, this and that? They don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the people that live right next door to that.
Same public works, the same, you don't know whether, if they could find out where the gas and all that stuff was moved.
Right.
All that other stuff, like, that's,
I know, it's a problem.
but we'll let the owner should have this money.
He
What
did
does that-
start, he started. That's how we got it down, because it was just parking, sitting up there burning. And so, when he took it down, then I thought he was gonna just clean it up, you know?
Well, while he was taking it down, he had a small tractor that it fell over it.
Oh,
Yeah, and so it was hurt, so they called him the dog park, I believe, 6 to 8 weeks. And then once he got better, he couldn't really put these are the stories that he's telling me.
okay.
Couldn't really, the equipment was rented out. And after that, I haven't heard anything else.
I was just curious, I don't know how asbestos work, but is that a hazard to the air? So is it something that need to be, sir, I mean,
It's how you get rid of it. It's how you get rid of the debris. You can't just take it and put it in the landfill. It has to be, you have to have it in a contained container and it goes a certain way. It goes sort of different than this regular.
okay. So that's why my question was with it's got asbestos right there on the site. Is that hazardous right there for people next door?
I think if it was.
Depends on what type.
I understand hazard was when they were tearing it down, the dust and stuff.
Okay.
Running, so that's why a lot of times when you see people in a company say you have water going, so to keep the dust out. That's my understanding.
Okay, well, that's a concern that we're gonna have to, we really gotta do something about that. We're gonna have to get something done, so, I'll be calling you tomorrow. If you guys have any suggestions, we need them, because this is a concern with a resident lives right next door with family, and, it's been like this now for months. Yes.
I would think procedurally, we need to have a procedure if DPW, don't want to touch it, then obviously we need to have a procedure. Got to clean it up and leave property, which lot's not going to be worth what it's going to cost to clean up. But typical demolition, you have a asbestos inspector go in, not burn ones, but typical, they clear the property and make sure there's no asbestos, and then the contractor can take it down. But I'm not sure on the procedures on the burn ones. But like you say, they probably say, okay, it's just considered asbestos. They put it in a lined dumpster. It goes in a different part of the landfill than the rest of the garbage. But it seems to me that, like you say, the neighbors, that would be a concern. Kids playing around it,
If you get a permit to take this down, if you get a permit to take his own crap down, you don't have to have a test for that.
is this something that he's cut off communication, where obviously if it was hurt, that's one thing, and he's planning on cleaning it up as soon as the weather breaks? Is that?
No, we cut off communication, probably back in December. So that's been there for months, it's been there for a long time.
Okay, so you guys will hear about this because this is a great concern.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be hearing about it.
See, whatever action needs to be taken, you need to follow legal.
Right.
Insurance. No one ever get that insurance check and disappear. So, legal really needs to be
Be
involved.
about it. Yeah.
I think that's a second.
So could you refer that to legal for us? Because they're gonna need to help us get this contained over there.
What's going on with the one on Fifth Avenue that burned as well? That's been there for,
We had asbestos,
Right.
And then, do a special payment, which added an extra $1,000 on top of what we were paying out. So it's still in the making, but it's just taking a little time. They're gonna figure out a way to get that one down.
mm-hmm.
We gotta figure out a way to get this one cleaned up, so it's got to happen. Any other Alderman concerns or questions?
Can I ask another question?
Yes.
Was the one on Fifth Avenue a rental? And the car dealer?
I think it was like 5 or 6. It was a big,
So this would fall under where, didn't we discussed having landlords have insurance type of thing, didn't we?
We have discussed that and putting him into our rental license. Was it a rental
Okay.
license? Did Mary Lou finish that? Did we get finished?
I haven't.
Okay. We still gonna have to follow up on that all the time, because, yeah, we were asking to have that part of our rental license.
I'm going to speak out on that because that's over. Having a license, a business license, a home license. We make sure people have insurance. And that was for the fire that was on Brook Street, from the McDonald's. I know both of them, and that's what it's right now. They found out that person had no insurance. And that's what light up the business licenses, all that kind of stuff. There was a requirement that these businesses and everybody else who had insurance in their pocket, so that they could, go back and do that. That was that.
For a business license, you have to have insurance, but just rental license.
I thought rental license part, but we dropped the ball.
Well, that's what we're trying to get it to be a part of, rental license, because it is so easy. a rental license is a business, you transact in business, so that's why we
We
wait.
got the ball.
Well, hopefully we'll get that to be that part of our rental license also, just like it is a business license. We have no need for an executive session tonight. Could I get a motion to adjourn? Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Johnson, aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone, for coming out.
Recent board, I just passed out, everybody some, but I did.
Can I put those in my drawer and I'll give them to the other aldermen so they can?
That's a good idea, actually.
Actually, the truth on it is,
In this drawer.